Alright, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Kicks Convo. So glad to see all you lovely faces here with rocking with your boy with yet another video. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because we do this on a weekly basis. Click the bell because we do raise hell on the channel. Now, this past weekend was a crazy release, way crazier than we have seen with the Air Jordan 1 Silver Toe. This release has been crazy. A lot of people was honestly fighting for this pair. I have seen people at my local mall go crazy for this pair. It's like, y'all gonna sell me this pair? And managers get into fights. A lot of speculations going around the shoe for the resellers, you know, buying up the shoes and not giving it to the general public. I have seen this shoe actually cause chaos. Luckily, I was able to pick up my pair. Shouts out to you, Hibbit Sports. Shouts out to Hibbit Sports for letting me, for letting me win on a raffle, picking up my pair scot-free. They didn't have to worry about none of the speculations that went on around my area with fighting, with cursing, with arguing with managers, with trying to steal pairs from everybody else. I would expect this type of thug mentality from the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. But with the Carmines, it was more of a, you know, release. Everybody was just like, listen, I got to get my hands on this pair. But this shoe right here, the Jordan 4 Taupe Haze, come on now, what are we doing? Not the Taupe Haze. Come on now, we got more common sense than to fight over the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. Come on now. But let's just go ahead and dive into today's video. So as you look, you are hit with a all over Air Jordan with the Air Jordan in the middle and the flight going across the board. You can also see that they got the resemblance of the cracked leather also on the shoebox. Now on the back, you are hit with your, you know, your regular Air Jordan. Hold on, let it focus real quick. You are hit with your Air Jordan, you know, regular on the back of the box and everything else. And honestly, you are hit with the size 11. As you can zoom in on the thing, it says the Air Jordan 4 and it has the Taupe Haze infrared 23 and it got it in Spanish, and then it just tells you the size and how much it was retailing for $200. Now, let's go ahead and dive into today's shoe on why this was a heavenly purchase for a lot of, you know, resellers. One was because of the Air Jordan unreleased Travis Scott olives that you'll see right here. Everybody said that this speculation shoe will bring you to profit because this shoe resembles this. Now, in my opinion, I don't think that it resembles it at all. You know, an olive, this is more of like that doo-doo brown type of color, type of feel. And honestly, with the infrared, it's kind of throwing it off a little bit for it to resemble the Travis Scott. So I don't know where these people are like trying to hype up this shoe, and that is what resellers would do. They'll hype up a shoe compared to a, you know, a high resale ticket marker or a ticket item and have you buy it to have you resell it so they can buy it cheaper from you so you can see the little crappy profit. That's just how reselling works. Honestly, how I know is because I used to be a reseller back in my day, and I know when somebody says that it's going to be a hype shoe, you'll go ahead and go to a person that will buy the shoe, especially off of StockX. You will go buy it for cheap, and then you will hold on to it to make the profit margin later on in that year when the prices of this shoe goes up. A lot of people is having speculation that this shoe will have a crazy restock and a resale value. Like it's going to restock a lot, but it's also going to have a resale value like the Mocha ones of last year's type of brown colorway that we had. Honestly, in my opinion, I think that this shoe will be a sleeper, and once the hype dies down, you will be able to find the shoe in the $250 to the $275 price point of the shoe. So, you know, honestly, sit back if you couldn't get it. Just wait for that $300 margin to slowly go down, and then you will honestly see this shoe restock back up, because now you can honestly find you the Air Jordan 4, the Air Jordan 1 Volt that released early in January. You can honestly see that pair slowly starting to decrease, but it will shoot back up in the summertime. Yeah, like I did that shoe back up with the shoe. Now let's go ahead and talk about this shoe. The reason why this shoe was so heavily, you know, fought after and like I gotta get my pair on this shoe is because of the cracked leather. Now this cracked material will honestly reveal this. This is what you will see once your shoe slowly gets rid of this cracked material. Honestly, in my opinion, I think that this is kind of like a waste. I wish that this cracked material could stay so it can resemble, because I don't want a darker, lighter, lighter, darker, light, light, and then just honestly, this is going to be the darker part, and the rest of where you see the cracked material is going to be a lighter part of the shoe. That's honestly going to look ugly. I didn't want a clown shoe. I wanted a shoe that honestly looked solid, so I'm praying to God that my shoe would not get like that, like this. I'm praying that it would not get like that, but if it do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm honestly gonna be pissed off that I spent my hard-earned money to actually get a shoe that's going to reveal. But I really like this shoe because of the infrared. I'm a sucker for infrared because I have a pair of infrared 6s that released in 2014 that I will honestly wear until it is no more. I wasn't able to cop the infrared, you know, with the Nike on the back. I think that released last year or in 2019. I can't remember right now. But when that shoe came out, I just was like, nah, you know, even that's the OG colorway. I'm pissed off I didn't get it back then. But now I'm like, I didn't want it back then, but now I want it now. So with anything that got infrared on it, I'm a quick sucker to get it. Like, I saw it had Taupe's infrared on it. It's not really blasted everywhere except for on the back of the tongue, which is, the tongue is very, very plush. And also you got the infrared on the Air Jordan Jumpman right here. And then also on the bottom of the shoe, you got the Jumpman, and you also got it to where the balls of the feet is for the infrared. On the back of the heel tab, you are hit with the Taupes. I wish that this would have been an infrared instead of the brown for the Taupes. That would have been a, you know, a spot on finish. You know, with the white midsole, the white midsole, that's a good touch. But if they could have made this black and just kept the bottoms and the midsole black, I think that would have been perfect. But you know, the white midsole, it kind of throws it off, in my opinion, just a little bit. I really do wish that the midsole would have been black, because this would have been a hard shoe. And yes, you could have probably honestly compared it to the Olives Travis Scott if the midsole was white. The shoelaces perfect. You know, it gives it kind of like that, you know, that Air Jordan 4 Travis Scott Raptors, you know, type of colorway, the purple joints. So this kind of resembles just a little bit, in my opinion. You know, y'all comment down below and just let me know what Air Jordan 4 out of all the Travis Scotts that this resembles. And everybody going like, bro, you already know, is this the Olives, bro? But you know, just let me know, like, is it like another Air Jordan 4 that resembles this as much as possible? And are you going to keep this shoe in your collection? Comment down below. I'm really eager to know. But far with this shoe, was it a great pickup to have? Yes, it's a great pickup to add into your collection if you like that brown type of material. I'm honestly going to go ahead and get me a pair of the Air Jordan 13s Olives. When that shoe came out in January of, I think it was like in 2018, 2019. You know, comment down below, because honestly, when that shoe came out, it restocked a lot, but it was sitting on a lot of stores, and I honestly was like hoping that I could get my hands on that pair. But that is another pair that I'm going to be adding into the collection. I like brown silhouettes on any, I like brown on any silhouette. It's just really crazy to me, like how much of a brown material and how much far more greater material that a brown colorway will get. The suede on the shoe is phenomenal. Once it gets dirty, it starts to buckle up. It's going to look very pretty. So you guys go ahead and stay tuned to see the reveal of this shoe on either my page or somebody else's. Hopefully that my pair stays like this. I do not want it to crack to look like this, because that is a no-no in my book. Now, with that being said, it's your boy, of course, Tom Monty. Thank y'all for coming back to another episode. Did y'all cop the Air Jordan 4 Taupes? Was this shoe hard to get? Did you have to go through a lot of fights? Did you witness a fight? Comment down below, what was the most craziest event trying to cop these? Did you hit online? Did you not hit online? Did you go to your stores to see? Let me know down below, how do you feel about this shoe? Was it worth the cop, and was it worth the $200 price point? Let me know down below. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank y'all for stopping by with Kicks Convo. Peace.